Hi, Dwayne. I just finished reading your paper, and I just want to say that you wrote both cities pretty well. You wrote about them pretty well. I really liked how you talked about San Diego and the Chicano Park, how you gave a little bit of an intro, what the neighborhood was like, and then what the problem was, how there was junkyards being built, and also oppression, and that there was going to be a highway patrol center being built, but that they couldn't build a park, a simple park for the community, yet they had the budget for other things, and how they were harming the residents of the Barrio Logan, and how they were also kind of forcing them to move out, how they would buy the land where people were living and they would force them to move out. So I really like how you told the story, how you wrote about it. So good job on that. For the Los Angeles Brick People story, you also wrote it pretty well. I enjoyed reading it. The only thing that I would disagree with is that the Simon Brickyard being a blessing for the community. And I can see your point. I can see why you wrote that or why you think this. I know that this was during the Great Depression and not a lot of families had jobs or food or homes, especially homes, and especially Latinos, or Mexican Americans. So I can see why it was a blessing. Um, I just there's just a part of it that kind of gives me the ick, and let me share let me share my thoughts. Um, to me, it's the whole building a community for the workers only and their families, right? So there's schools built, there's I think there was entertainment centers, the church, sports. It was kind of like a utopia for the workers, for the Mexican Americans. And it was just for them. And they didn't really have to pay for rent. They just had to pay for the water and then buy their food. And that sounds like a good deal, right? Okay. And then besides that, you would get a raise or a $5 golden coin if you had kids. Per kid, I think they would give you that. So that's just one little thing that bothers me, that in a way, not in a way, it's it's that the employer was basically trying to get future employees out of his workers. That's how I see it. He was trying to produce more workers out of his own workers. And to me, that just seems like slavery. Just like just how they made a note of that on the documentary. So yeah, that's my only disagreement. But other than that, everything else, it was written pretty well. Um, so yes, thanks for listening.